So in this class, there are some classes involving math. You're going to hear this word equation. I've heard this word equation before, and you think to yourself, okay, equation, but if you think about it, the word equate, right? EQUAT and ON, equation, is kind of the idea of equal. What does that mean? Something is equal, right? Well, it's any expression that has an equal sign. And if you think about it, as we said earlier, in economics, we're a lot of times we're exploring relationships, right? How much people will buy when the price of gas goes up or goes down, the relationship between people's income and people's spending. So what we can say is, for example, one good example is we can say is that y, whatever is the deal on the y-axis, is equal to, let's say, a number called 3 plus 2x. So the idea is, what is y when we plug in for x? So for example, if x is 3, y is equal to 3 plus 2 times 3, and y is equal to 3 plus 6, y is equal to 9. So this is a linear relationship, which what that means is that y, whatever is on the y-axis, is equal to something called the intercept. And if you think up here, 3 would be the intercept, and m is the slope. All right. And if we've seen this before, right, in an equation that says y equal to 1, 1 minus negative 2 over x, we can say that the intercept is 1 and the slope is a half. And this means that the slope is negative. What that means is, as one variable falls, the other variable rises. So, or increases. So for example, if we move back towards the origin on the x-axis, we're moving away from it on the y, or vice versa. As we move away from the origin on the x-axis, we move down on the y. Like for example, it could be temperature and hot drinks sold. That might be a good example. So, as I said earlier, I think there is a lot of confusion, right, about the intercept and an equation and what goes on. So, and as you recall, this is a straight line equation. We're not going to do any exponents. It's not going to be curvy. And it's not because you guys can't do it. It's just I want to try to keep things straightforward. All right. So, as I said, basically, this is what we call a negative slope. And I like pizza. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's make this really, really straightforward. Let's say you've got 2 pizzerias in your town. Okay? And you're not really sure which one you want to go to. So Pizza John charges $6 for the base and $1 for each topping. Okay? Pizza Mud, which is a good place, charges $3 for the base and $2 for each topping. So, if we think about it, right, let's think about this. What is y and what is x? Well, the price of pizza is going to be affected by how many toppings you get, right? And each pizza is going to be different because one is Mud, one is John, right? So x is toppings. You want and y equals how much you pay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to draw a graph, and the scale on the bottom is going to be 0 to 6. So what we're going to do is, because if you have more than 6 toppings, would that even be nice? So what we'll do is we basically draw a line for each pizzeria and we'll label the two. And basically, this is what the line looks like. And if you think about it, let's say we ask ourselves a question. Where would the price of pizza be the same for both restaurants? And the actual answer is at 3 toppings. So if you think about it, at 3 toppings, that's where the price is the same. All right? Do the math. And if we think about it, all right? So if you think about it, guys, that's what we're saying is, right, that y for Pizza John is equal to 6 plus 1 times x. Pizza Mud for y is equal to 3 plus 2 of x. So basically, if you got 3 toppings, then now let's assume they're both the same quality. I heard Pizza Mud is really good because they use real mud in their pizza, and it's apparently mud from the Alaskan gold mines. So hopefully that helped.